Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's TheAwfulGaymer here, and I am so excited to have you for our special 25th episode of our Chaotic Discover University Let's Play with the Baxter household. This is a special 25th episode, or at least special to me, because I have been, for the life of me, not a builder, and I will fully claim to not be a builder, but because it's the 25th episode, we had just moved to Sulani. The house was not big enough for Emerson, Jalen, Winter, Wisteria, Willow, Winifred, and Wilbur, because that's the entire family. Oh, and Mojo. I can't forget Mojo. Mojo is an integral part of this family now. I figured it was time that we do an actual house renovation because we haven't done one of those in a while. And the last one I did was a monstrosity. I will have links in the descriptions below to that build as well as the Chaotic Discover University Let's Play for those of you that are new here. If you are new here, hi, hello, welcome, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you like it, please feel free to give me a like and subscribe. It means the world to me, and it just lets me know that you're enjoying this crazy chaotic content. But jumping into the build, so this house was technically, I think it was only listed as a 1-bedroom, 2-bath, or maybe it was a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. I don't remember exactly off the top of my head, maybe 3, but I needed to do something different because we have Willow and Wisteria who are teens, and we're going to be kind of transitioning to playing with them. We have Emerson and Jalen who need their own room and a room for the 2 babies that they just had because they just had twins. And then we also need Winter to have his own space. And when I first kind of came into this lot, I gave Willow and Wisteria like a shared room, and then I gave Winter his own room, and that didn't seem entirely fair. So I actually, in this remodel, as you'll see, struggled a lot with the floor plan. I did not know what to do. I tried many different things like the outdoor bathroom and moving it inside or leaving it outside. I did the same with the kitchen later on. So you'll just see that it's been a chaotic mess, but it was a good chaotic mess because I got to flex some skills that I don't ever use. And I'm proud of this build, which is not something I say ever. So the fact that this build turned out okay in my book is really speaking to me, or really making me happy that we spent some time, or that I spent some time doing this. I had to rearrange the floor plan a lot, or rearrange where like some of the things I put. Like right now, I think we're looking at the bathroom. I did some funky things with the tub, which was not actually playable, so I go back in much later in the video and adjust it and change it because I need to, but I was able to break it up. So Emerson and Jalen have their own room. I didn't put the kiddos down because I want to put it on the gallery, but I will put them in game when we're actually playing it. Willow and Wisteria each have their own customized room. So does Winter. I don't have room for Winifred and Wilbur when they're toddlers. I did create this little office space, which I actually really like. I thought it would be perfect for Emerson going to work. Jalen needs kind of a little bit of an office space because he's a painter, but I think most of that will be outside, or he's an artist, not a painter, in Love Whims. So if you're not checking out, please go check out on Instagram. I will also have a link to her below. Jalen is a tattoo artist, and since that's not really in the game, and I play, only with like stuff in the game, I don't really use a lot of mods. Mods scare me. We can go into that later, but the only mod that I use is MC Command Center. So I gave him a creative career, which was the painter. So him and Willow will be like BFFs because they're going to be painting together. Him and Winter have this really fun special bond because they're both child of the islands or child of the sea. So Winter has definitely taken to this move a lot better than the other two have. But that office, I think, could function as maybe like a toddler room if need be, if Willow and Wisteria aren't out of the house yet. I'm terrified that I just said that. They have a little bit of a ways. We haven't actually transitioned to playing them, so maybe it will be different and I'll have to renovate or move things. But yeah, that's something that I have to look out for, I guess. I didn't even think about that. Okay. Anyway, I wanted to make sure that there was enough room for at least Willow and Wisteria to kind of start their main storyline. So like I've been doing, I'm actually tracking the dollar amounts that each of them are making / spending, and that way they'll have money to move out. I think Wisteria is getting the short end of the stick on this one because Willow is a creative painter, so that will work really well for her because painting, you can make money real quick in The Sims. But Wisteria does like gardening, and so I want to give Wisteria a greenhouse. So that's like the last thing that I add to this after I finally finalize the floor plan. I add a greenhouse outside so that way Wisteria can start growing plants and start making money that way, evolving and playing with it. I think that's going to be something that I continue on with her, just as she continues to age up. Something about her and gardening just makes sense. She's a social butterfly. She can talk to her plants, blend it all together, and it will be fabulous in my opinion. Let's see what else is going on. I needed to make sure that there was space for Mojo. Mojo, like I said, is an integral part of this family. I had to make a large dining room table because the house is entirely full now, so they all need a place to sit, but also like their own separation in their own rooms, so that way they can, have their own time if they need. Their rooms aren't massive. I didn't really expand the house much. I did a little bit, but not much, if anything, mainly because I wanted to try my best at keeping the original floor plan or keeping the original size, but just reworking it, not floor plan, the original size, and reworking it and adjusting from there, so that way everyone got to like utilize the space the best that they could. We had to move the grave from the mystery person who ended up passing away at Emerson's graduation for no reason other than it just felt right and like we needed to, at least to me. I also made sure that there was space or enough space so that way all of the kitchen could be indoors. I really liked that there was an outdoor kitchen or parts of it that were outside, but as I like thought about the actual like playing it and everything going on there, I was like, okay, that's just going to be annoying having them go like in and out, in and out, in and out. So I moved the bathroom much later on in this build so that way we could accommodate the inside or so we could accommodate the full kitchen moving inside and also fitting everything that we need. I did give Emerson and Jalen a master bathroom, which is going to be a lot of fun. I don't think that they sort of had one, but they didn't have one with kiddos. And so now that we're going to have toddlers, a master bathroom will be perfect for them. And then the other 3 kids can share the other bathroom, and so can any guests that come over. We still have our uncles in game, so they might have to make a surprise appearance every now and again. Other than that, a lot of the focus of this build was just making sure that each person can grow the skills that they need and fit perfectly in the theme. I gave Winter his chess table because that's what he's focusing on. I gave Wisteria a bunch of mirrors because charisma and speaking has just been like her big thing. And then I gave Willow just access to her easel in her own room. So if she needs some quiet and doesn't want to paint outside, she can do it from the comfort of her own room, as well as working on things or her homework. So they each have a desk, which is nice. So that way they can have separation, or they can do it at the dining room table, depending on what they want, but gave them their own space. I gave Emerson his own space to do some robotics and tinkering. Really, it's just been a fun, nice build. Like I said, I'm actually proud of this build. I fit everything the way that I wanted to, other than enough room for the kiddos, but everything, at least to me, looks really good, and I would love to visit it. So that's how I grade things. You can tell me in the comments below if you disagree. I still think I can't claim being a builder. I in no way think that what I do or what I could build is nearly as cool as what a lot of people can do here in The Sims. And this took me an embarrassing long amount of time. Like, I spent well over 3 hours on this build. And I know people have spent a lot more, but the people that spend a lot more usually spend like 3 hours. To me, they look better than what I can do. But for the 25th episode, we haven't really done a full episode of me doing renovations. And the last renovation for this game, or at least for this Let's Play, was chaotic at best. Like, I took a box and made it a bigger box, and it pseudo worked. I think this looks a lot better than that one, so I'm at least happy with it. Also, just if you've missed it, so we've got this Chaotic Discovery University Let's Play going on, but we also have started, which I'm very excited about, a legacy challenge that I drop videos for every Saturday now. So the Discovery University, Chaotic Discovery University Let's Play is every Tuesday, and then the Midnight's Legacy Challenge, which is a challenge I wrote and created and now am test playing, and it's already the most chaotic. This is probably spoilers for upcoming, well, I won't give the full spoiler, but let's just say marriages are no obstacle for Miss Lavender of that Let's Play. I tried to not, but everyone that's interested in her just seems to be married. So that's what we're going with. I mean, she's got a hard exterior shell. I'll have a link to that playlist down below. I've dropped her makeover, the introduction to just Midnights in general. We've had our first episode, and we also had our apartment remodel. So that's actually moving fairly quickly along, which I really like and am enjoying. I'm really proud of that legacy challenge, and I'm having fun playtesting it and being chaotic in it, and seeing all of these other people that have tagged me in either videos of them playing it, or there's a few people on Simstagram that are playing it. Like, it warms my heart. Like, I felt good just doing it for myself, but it feels amazing seeing other people enjoy this art or this thing that I created and enjoying it just as much as I am. So thank you all for doing that. I thought it was fun and something that I would enjoy. So seeing other people that are simmers who are Swifties and also simmers who aren't Swifties fully embracing it as like a fun challenge regardless of being based off of Taylor Swift's Midnight's album has been just really, really cool to see. If you're not familiar with it, so this Legacy Challenge is based off of the Midnight's album from Taylor Swift. It is solely focused on specific lyrics from each song. So it's a 13 generation legacy challenge because there are 13 songs on the original Midnights. And each one just takes lyrics from each song and splits it up and says like, you know, these little things about it. What can I give like my Sims trait or a goal about? So like Anti-Hero has things like you have to be the politician because of her line about altruism and a congressman, like just little things that tie in. It's not an actual interpretation of the song or something that's specific to the song in any way that you like have to know the album. It's just kind of what I used as the foundation / things to base off of or generate ideas from. So I'll have a link for that if you're at all interested. But other than that, the Chaotic Discover University Let's Play is still going on strong. I'm having so much fun with this family, and I'm excited to actually start playing with all of the cool things from the high school years expansion pack. That is like the teen aspirations. That's, I think we have to use trendy at some point, social bunny. All of it I'm exploring with Willow and Wisteria because they have aged up into teens. And we haven't been able to actually play our first episode with them because we haven't had the time, essentially, because it's been the weekend ever since they aged up. So I think with that, I'm actually wrapping up this build. So I will pop it into game so that way you can see everything that I have been doing. Okay, my game has crashed 3 times trying to do this, so I'll try to keep it nice and short and sweet and concise, but this is the build. I'm actually really excited about it, and I think it looks pretty decent. It's just expanded a little bit. Of course I missed something. Crap. Okay, now that that is fixed, so this is the outside. I wish it wasn't raining, but there's nothing I can really do about it. Here is the greenhouse that I created for Wisteria, so she can plant. I play tested it. Everything should work there from that perspective. When you walk into the house, see if I can figure out tab mode. Apologies if this is choppy. I am trying to learn new skills, but we've got a front entryway. So we've got shoes, places to hang up our coats, that sort of thing when the kids walk in. And then we've got our main dining area. So we've got this open like couch seating area, our dining room table, more sitting, a bed for Mojo, and then also our expanded kitchen that is now not outside, although it looks like the babies were put outside. So I gotta do some work on that. Behind the front entryway is actually our master bedroom. So we've got like a nice little open closet, a bed, an almost naked Jalen for some reason. Put some clothes on, sir. Just, yeah, a nice like cool, fun bed. And then we can walk into the master closet. So as you can see, I had to do a little bit of things different. I moved the tub, moved the sink, but all of this now functions and works well, which is great. And then I always separate the toilet for some reason. I feel like I just would like that in real life, so why not do it in The Sims if I could? And that way someone can go to the restroom without being worried about being walked in on or that sort of thing. When we exit the master bedroom, we then can go around the sofa to this second bathroom. So this would be the kiddos' bathroom. So fairly simple and to the point. Nothing too crazy going on here. And then we go down this hallway, and to the right, we've got our little office that has all the birth certificates and Emerson's desk. I really like this office, but this is where I think like the kiddos, when they age up from babies to toddlers, can move in. We've got some uncle photos. I still need to get some with Phil and Akira. And then we've got Willow's room so she can paint. It's very green and brown themed, much like her color scheme and clothing. We have Wisteria, who's all purple all the time, and she's got some mirrors so she can chat with herself because she is our social butterfly. And then we have Winter's room. So Winter is just the white room, and then he's also got his chess table so that way he can keep working on his mental skills. Other than that, not a whole heck of a lot changed. I added a few more chairs here. I expanded this for the greenhouse, but let's put the babies in the room. So I'm going to put these away now, just so that way the next time I play, we're set the kiddos are in a spot that's functioning. But yeah, I think with that, I'm going to call it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you feel like it, please leave me a like and subscribe. It means the world to me. Lets me know that you're enjoying me attempting to at least build, because that is all it is. And I will catch y'all in the next one.